To me, Irish people are the funniest in the world. They just are.
Oh, this looks amazing.
I just love any food that comes with its own home.
Everyone's a comedian.
Anything else?
Some greens.
What do you think I am? A juggler?
Stunning. Inspirational. Would you look at the brushstrokes on it?
I think the reason I see comedy in everything is because I was surrounded by it growing up.
That's good.
You wouldn't know we're 105.
You're 105.
Do you know what? There's only one word for that. Absolutely cracker.
Hi, how are you?
In Ireland, one of the greatest compliments you can give someone is to describe them as a character.
If you find any pearls, give them to me, okay?
Come on, Slowco! Come in, I'm coming! You couldn't run the leg to yourself!
Because as every writer knows, it's the characters you remember long after you've forgotten the story.
Fill your heart with Ireland. Discover more at ireland.com.
Eurogold is driven by being the best civil engineering contractor in the Northwest, ensuring its clients are given the highest level of service that they deserve. Eurogold work in a wide range of industry sectors, including house building, highways, commercial and industrial build.
Lollie is an award-winning, independently run Italian restaurant. Located on Rose Lane in the heart of Liverpool, real Italian-style dishes, using the best ingredients, skillfully prepared by our chefs. Come and try our serious Italian experience.
The Warrington Irish Club. Friendly and welcoming club keeping the Irish culture alive. We have Irish and country music every Saturday night, tribute nights, race nights, charity nights and karaoke. All live sports are shown on big screens. We have snooker, dominoes and crown green bowling teams along with arts and craft. Pop in for a friendly welcome and book your event at the Warrington Irish Club.
Jerry Flynn Events presents the original Beat in the Heat on the Costa del Sol. Now in its 23rd year, the Costa del Dance takes place between the 1st and the 11th of April 2024 at the Hotel Amaragua, Torremolinos. Prices start from £680 sterling or €782 for a 7 or 10 night stay with dinner, bed and breakfast featuring the best in country, Irish, ceilidh and set dancing. To book, phone 01254 445 050 or visit jerryflynnevents.com.
Hello everyone and welcome to the show. Later on we'll be meeting some of the people who is heavily involved with the Northampton Irish Support Group. They do wonderful work caring for the Irish community in Northampton and surrounding areas. But first, a few weeks ago we went along for a very lively night out to Quigley's Irish Bar and Restaurant in Rugby. What a great night, wonderful hospitality, lovely food in the On the Rocks restaurant, and the atmosphere in the bar was fantastic with live music.
I'm going to make me a big sharp axe. Diamond steel, tempered in the fire. I chop her down, just like an old tree in this dirty old town.
Sean, tell me, when did you get Quigley's Bar here established in Rugby?
About 32 years ago. I came down from Manchester. I was working up there with B&I Line, and I was transferred down to the Midlands. I was working with another company called Swansea Cork Ferries, and that finished after about 2 years. So I was unemployed. So I decided, well, I might as well do something. So I opened up this place. We have Irish music always on a Saturday night, but we have other music on a Monday, Thursday, Friday. So music it's a very big part of what we are. I wouldn't have it any other way.
You've got the restaurant upstairs, you've got the main bar out the front, and then you've got the terrace bar and the outdoor bar here at the back.
That's the legacy of COVID, when you weren't allowed to have a drink inside. So we had to move outside. And people did that as well, I suppose, after with the smoking ban. But it's here, and we use it, especially during the summertime. It's getting a wee bit chilly now. It does push you to do things. And then when the whole episode is over, you're left with this type of place. But it's a benefit.
Alison, tell me about On the Rocks restaurant, when you first got it established.
Yeah, so On the Rocks was created back in December 2012, and we brought it back from Portugal. So we are a lava stone restaurant, hence the name On the Rocks. Everything's served with a lava stone on bamboo boards, and it's pretty much a steak restaurant, but we serve other stuff as well. So lamb, chicken, fish, but all served on 440 degree stones. The first 3 months I did turn around to my dad and said, hang on a minute, I don't think anyone's going to get this, but they certainly did, and we're still here nearly 11 years later. I've been working in the bar since I was probably about 9 years of age, glass collecting. So I've always been brought up in the building, 22 Albert Street, Rugby. You know, it's been great. It's been fantastic.
You've got quite a big Irish contingent here in Rugby.
Oh, absolutely, yes. They come from all over, really, all over Warwickshire. I think the furthest afield would be the Cotswolds, Wolverhampton, Coventry. And they all come over here to dine and then to drink in the bar downstairs for the Irish music and whatnot, especially on a Saturday night.
Our love was on the wing. We had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely on the fields of Athenry.
Ben, tell me a little bit about your time here at Quigley's Bar.
So when I was 10 years of age, my auntie brought me in here just to make a bit of cash, you know, glass collecting and things like that, which would have been 10 years ago now. So I've been working about 10 years here, and then when I hit 18, I started working behind the bar. I love it. I love catching up with the people. You meet so many faces, you know, you meet so many personalities. You get the odd crowd. But yeah, I do. I really enjoy it. What my granddad and my auntie have made is amazing. I think to bring together the people of Rugby and even Warwickshire itself is great. And I'd love to be a part of that until forever, really, you know, till I'm gone.
You know, family involvement, you can't beat it.
Yeah, myself and there was my wife Elaine, who was from Lancashire way, Lee, and then there was my brother Benny was around and his wife Kate. They went back to Ireland, and then it just, the way it happens after that is that the kids join in, and now we have the grandkids, Ben and Seb, and so the grandkids are helping out now. They help out in singing as well, so that and playing football. So it's just that progression. It was never planned that way, but that's just the way it goes. Somebody had mentioned what the chances might be of starting a Gaelic football team here in Rugby. So I kind of shook the bushes, and it was amazing who fell out of the bushes. Fellas who had been over here for 10 or 12 years and hadn't played any Gaelic football. They just didn't have the enthusiasm to go over to Coventry or Birmingham. So we got a team together, and we're having our 25th anniversary next year. And for our first dinner dance, we had Paddy Johnson down from Manchester. That's a few years ago. Yeah. So I'll be on the phone to him again to see if he's fit for next year. So most of our team now, in the Gaels, would be second, maybe third generation Irish, you know, and they're quite proud of that.
had dreams and songs to sing.
You played for Rushing GA Club for quite a number of years and made lots of friends in Manchester.
Yes, lots of friends, and not just with Ushings, but it's amazing. Years later, when you go back to places like this, you'll see somebody that you kicked lumps out of, who maybe were playing with Brendans or Peters, but it's a great sport. It's a great sport. It goes right back to your parish in Ireland, you know, and people that you meet in Manchester, they might be Brendans or Ushings, but when they tug in after the game, what's the shirt they're wearing? It'll be Mayo, Monaghan or Galway or something like that, and everyone's very proud of that. But you never create enemies in Gaelic football, only friends.
And I believe you play football with Rugby Gaels. How is that going?
My granddad made the team in 1999 here in Rugby. We're in with the Warwickshire board, and I've been playing for about 5 years now. I'm a corner back, which means I'm no good, which means I'm just big. But no, it's good crack. You know, you meet so many different people. I think if you were to ask anyone in rugby who has some sort of Irish heritage, they either know the Rugby Gaels or have played for the Rugby Gaels, whether it be to fill in a spot or two, or you know their father played or their brother played. Everyone who sort of is anyone has played.
I need to ask you about this shirt and this top that you're wearing.
That would be where my heritage is from. All my family are from there. My granddad, my mum, my auntie. New Bliss in County Monaghan, just outside of Clonus. We go back every year. We celebrate every year, and that's where we lie. That's where our loyalties lie. We have the shirt inside, signed by every player. I've actually played against one of the players, Benny McKenna. The last play of the game, the ball came into Benny, and I was marking Benny, and I jumped up, I punched the ball out of his hand. The whistle went, we won. I said to Benny, I'm sorry about that. But he was a good sport, and they all came back here after, and we had a great time. We have loads of jerseys along the bar. We haven't bought any of them. They're all donated to us through people that have come here, and they feel this is their home. This is their home away from home, and I love that. That's another thing that's great about this place. You know, it's a home away from home.
We were halfway there when the rain came down on the day.
In my family, there's 7 boys and 1 girl, and her name's Alison as well. And she pulls the ropes. She tells us all what's happening, and she organises a bit of a do in September for Mum and Dad's anniversary. So that's grown over the years, and so we all go back. We have a great time.
I know that your dad's from County Monaghan, but take it from there.
Yeah, he is indeed. He's from County Monaghan, a little place called New Bliss, which is just outside Clonus, a couple of miles outside. And so we used to go back every year for our holidays, and especially to see our family. And we go back once a year, usually in September, and it's for the blessing of the graves and for any of our family that have died, etc. But it's a great time because all of our family is dotted everywhere. So it's really, really special. Special moment, of the year.
I know the Lord Mayor of Rugby, of course. I know that she comes in here quite a bit to your restaurant.
Oh, Maggie's great. Yeah, I've known Maggie for a very, very long time. Again, growing up in rugby in the Irish community was fantastic. So everyone is very much close-knit and it's been brilliant, yeah. Rugby Town is I say small, it's not so small anymore because we're growing and growing like any other place, you know. But yeah, it's a lovely town, small independent restaurants, small independent bars, a big Irish community, especially with Dad with the Gaelic football and whatnot as well. In 91, Dad created a traditional Irish band, and they've been playing every single Saturday for as long as I can remember.
And the only reason to play music here is that if I don't play music, I have to work behind the bar. So it's easier playing a few tunes and having a pint than working behind the bar. But again, it's just, it's the kind of pub that I'd like to go to myself.
Well done to Sean Quigley and his daughter Alison and all the staff for a wonderful night. And if you're in Rugby, why not pop in to their beautiful restaurant and sample a lovely pint of Guinness at the bar. We're going to take a little break and we'll see you in a few minutes.
To me, Irish people are the funniest in the world. They just are.
Oh, this looks amazing.
I just love any food that comes with its own home.
Everyone's a comedian.
Anything else?
Some greens.
What do you think I am? A juggler?
Stunning. Inspirational. Would you look at the brushstrokes on it?
I think the reason I see comedy in everything is because I was surrounded by it growing up.
That's good.
You wouldn't know we're 105.
You're 105.
Do you know what? There's only one word for that. Absolutely cracker.
Hi, how are you?
In Ireland, one of the greatest compliments you can give someone is to describe them as a character.
If you find any pearls, give them to me, okay?
Come on, Slowcoat! Come in, I'm coming! You couldn't run the length to yourself!
Because as every writer knows, it's the characters you remember long after you've forgotten the story.
Fill your heart with Ireland. Discover more at Ireland.com.
Eurogold is driven by being the best civil engineering contractor in the Northwest, ensuring its clients are given the highest level of service that they deserve. Eurogold work in a wide range of industry sectors, including house building, highways, commercial and industrial build.
Lollie is an award-winning, independently run Italian restaurant. Located on Rose Lane in the heart of Liverpool, real Italian-style dishes using the best ingredients, skillfully prepared by our chefs. Come and try our serious Italian experience.
The Warrington Irish Club, a friendly and welcoming club keeping the Irish culture alive. We have Irish and country music every Saturday night, tribute nights, race nights, charity nights and karaoke. All live sports are shown on big screens. We have snooker, dominoes and crown green bowling teams along with arts and craft. Pop in for a friendly welcome and book your event at the Warrington Irish Club.
Jerry Flynn Events presents the original Beat in the Heat on the Costa del Sol. Now in its 23rd year, the Costa del Dance takes place between the 1st and the 11th of April 2024 at the Hotel Amaragua, Torremolinos. Prices start from £680 sterling or €782 for a 7 or 10 night stay with dinner, bed and breakfast featuring the best in country, Irish, ceilidh and set dancing. To book, phone 01254 445 050 or visit jerryflynnevents.com.
Welcome back. Now we're off to meet some of the people who are heavily involved with the Northampton Irish Support Group. They do wonderful work caring for the Irish community in Northampton and surrounding areas, and they provide a wide variety of services. And we went along to meet them all on the day they were having their Christmas meal. Lollie, my goodness, what a day it's been here today.
Oh, I'm glad you've enjoyed it. It always is a good day.
My goodness, and you fed them very well as well.
We're very lucky to have our Josephine cooking amazing food for us. She's brilliant.
There's an old mum and dad there waiting for their son that's been gone for so long. There's an old cottage waiting in the country, waiting for that boy to come home.
Everybody was up for the dancing and enjoying themselves, and they're still going in there.
They always are. It's amazing how much they actually get up and dance. So much energy. We aim to get the community together, Irish community within Northampton, and we do Tuesdays and Thursdays. We've got a lunch on Tuesdays at the Fulcher Club. Everyone gets together, there's so much chatting, and again, Jo does her delicious food, and then on Thursdays it's the Wellbeing Cafe, and we do like a few different activities and get everyone together again, and a bit of lunch then as well. It's not just the weekly events. We do other big events. We do some day trips and things like that as well. So we're quite busy throughout the year. We're here for support. So there's all sorts of things that we do. We do things like passport applications and wills and things like that. But also we are here for anybody to just come and chat to as well if they need to.
Jo, tell me a little bit about the history and when did the Northampton Irish Group first start?
So there was a few people got together, second generation Irish and Irish, in 1997, and they started it, and then they started getting funding from Ireland. It was then called the Dion funding, and as I say, the rest, they've just been building and building it. Lots of different things were done in that time. They'd done counters in with mental health people, about the Irish and how they'd had mental health and didn't recognise it. So during the years there's been a lot of hard work done through Northampton Irish Support Group in lots of different ways. I've been involved 14 years now. Started just doing a few hours, started really enjoying it. Obviously I was a chef by trade. Just started because I knew so many Irish, being my mum's from the county of Roscommon, so always been in the Irish community, and just got into the job and just loved it, and part of my life now. Wouldn't know what to do without it myself, never mind anybody else. So yes, yeah. So it's just been great. The last 14 years have been really good for me. I've always been dedicated to anything Irish. My daughter's done dancing for years and we've travelled everywhere. And I actually teach Kelly dancing on a Wednesday night as well now. So yeah, it's so important to keep the traditions going.
It's a great meeting point as well for people each week. It
is, and it's, you know, it's great that, you know, we still get a good crowd. That the Irish in Northampton is very big, and not everybody still knows about us as much as I think, oh yeah, well I've told loads of people, but you know, we do keep finding more and more people that don't know about us as well.
We held her gently to his loving heart, saying only God above can make us part.
We've got a good raffle, thanks to people bringing stuff to us. We do buy some of it, but you know, it's all, because we don't get all our funding from the ESP because they only cover so much of it.
They'll never trade our love or gold.
St. Patrick's Day celebration. So what happens with that? Do you put on a meal for that, or what's the celebrations about that day?
Yes, so obviously it's always on St. Patrick's Day if we can. Yeah, we'll obviously do the good old bacon and cabbage and potatoes for them and apple pie. And I think it's so important that the Irish get to celebrate their day because it is such a massive day for them.
Quite a large Irish community here in Northampton.
It does seem so, yeah. It seems to go far and wide, and we keep finding more and more members that are coming to us. So we keep trying to make everybody aware that we are where we are and that they can come and see us.
They lived for many years as man and boy.
We've seen a lot of the people that you've got here today, and a lot of them are quite elderly, but of course there's lots of them not able to get out anymore because of COVID and they're so frightened.
Yeah, and it's definitely been something that since lockdown ended, we have really focused on building everyone's confidence back up again as well, getting them back out, getting them to come and socialise, feeling comfortable being out in the community again.
You do a lot of work behind the scenes as well. How did you get involved in all this?
Oh, well, actually, it was Jo's daughter, Annika. I took over from her, and I was lucky enough to be recommended for the job, and I was so welcomed. It was an absolutely brilliant job, and I fit right in, and I love it.
Oh, lucky me. Well, I don't know what she's done to me. There's nothing else my eyes can see but the pretty little girl from over in the county of Tyrone.
All the volunteers you had today as well, weren't they magnificent?
Absolutely. We couldn't do what we do without our volunteers. They are truly brilliant, so dedicated and so hard-working, so we're really grateful for that.
Was down in the south and Ultramore, I recall that yellow dress she wore. And strolled along the shore there all alone. And I knew it was my lucky day when she came there on a holiday. The pretty little girl from over in the county of Tyrone.
I'm particularly interested in your home visits because I know that you've got people that go out to people's homes, and that's vitally important.
It really is. It's something that actually, again, Jo is really, really brilliant at. She goes around to all sorts of people's houses. Lots of vulnerable adults out there, or vulnerable people with different kinds of conditions, and she's a real support for them.
And we do go out to Northampton. We go to the Northamptonshire bit and go out further as well, visiting people.
Tell us if people wanted to join or come and see you and wanted a little bit of help, how can they do that?
They can get in contact with us, but we're always at the community centre in Semelong, Alliston Gardens Community Centre. That's where we're based, so anyone's welcome to just come along, turn up on the Tuesdays and the Thursdays. Or you can get in contact with us via email, or you can give us a call as well.
My goodness, Lollie, they're still going in there, they're still dancing.
They are. They won't give up. They've got too much energy.
I think they're all waiting for you two to come in.
Quite possibly, actually. Struggled to get us two dancing, though.
Now, Jo, it's been a great day here.
It's been an absolutely fantastic day for our members. So I would love to wish them all a very happy Christmas and a fantastic 2024. And we hope to see them all on the 4th of January.
Lovely. And St Patrick's Day.
Oh, definitely St Patrick's Day. We're already preparing for that one.
OK, we've had a great time here in Northampton with these two lovely ladies and all the people in there. It's been a great, great day. We hope you've enjoyed it at home. We'll see you next week, 7:30, The Irish in the UK. From us all, take care.
Bye.